Hey guys, Jason here for Chart Guys. Taking a look at gold. Gold had a pretty red day, and of course we're looking at the candlestick from today. We're doing our video a couple hours late today. But we saw the bulls advance into the zone of resistance and then retreat from it. So once again, that zone of resistance has acted as a wonderful area for short opportunity. And until we conclusively break out of that zone of resistance, it's going to continue to act as a barrier for us. And we have to pay special attention to how the price action behaves inside that zone. In the short term, we're going to be focusing on a bear bias. Of course, that changes at any time. We always watch our trends, but right now we're looking for a down cycle, and we're going to see bulls can establish a low or a higher low or a lower low around 1459. If they retreat and lose 1487, which is a daily support level, that's the next daily support level before we reach that 1459 level. Either we bounce above that level and continue our trend, or we do the opposite, which would be setting a lower low, testing that trend line, and then continuing inside that overall daily trend. So I'll be keeping an eye on that as the weeks go ahead. But right now, until we break out of this pattern, we're going to be respecting this zone of resistance. So on the daily time frame, we do have a good low day support, looks like, from yesterday or today's candlestick, already tested very early in today's trading action, today being the 11th, and we'll discuss the rest of that price action and whatnot tomorrow. But lower day support from October 10th is currently it is 1491, and then below that 1487 is our last daily support before we drop down to 1459. On the 4-hour time frame, where did our chart go? There we go. On the 4-hour time frame, bulls are in a little bit of equilibrium, and this is a strange equilibrium just because we've got this 1519 resistance and then a slight lower high underneath that with 1487, and now we are trying to see if we can establish a higher 4-hour low over 1487. So it really comes down to how bulls act around this 1491 level, and do we break below it, and do we take out 1487? If we take out that 1487, you can see how there's not a lot of room here for us to fall down. We may have a little bit of support over at 1474, but not a lot below that. And the only reason this is an equilibrium is because we have a slightly lower high and the potential to set a higher low. In which case, if we do that, we may come up and test that zone of resistance again. So are we going to do that? Well, the big key is going to be that loss of 1487, and then some action on the hourly time frame. So the hourly time frame looking like a big drop here. We have almost double bottom support. So the question is, can the bulls get out of this trend? Can we get over 1499? If bulls can get over 1499, they have the potential to set a higher low and go and test that zone of resistance again. But this is a pretty sound rejection from EMA 12 on the 1-hour time frame. So I would say it's more likely that we're going to see continuation from this bearish attack and lack of bull follow through to the downside, lose 1491, and then test and possibly lose 1487. And I'm not going to go into the 50-minute time frame because this is really what matters. Can the bulls defend 1491 and then advance above 1499, or are the bears going to take out 1491 and then 1487? That's what I'm watching. Those are my levels today, and I appreciate your time and your watching and wish you a lot of luck. Thank you.